Place your bets. Let's get this underway. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Also, I couldn't help but notice in my activity feed here on the right side of my screen that Kingsman resubbed at tier 1, but that, well, I don't know if it was... I don't know if it was literally a gifted sub, or if Kingsman said it as a joke, but it implies that Kingsman had to be gifted a sub to resubscribe to Classic Tetris League. I don't know if Kingsman wants to be approached for comment about this, to have to be gifted a sub on Classic Tetris League, his thing, but I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I thought he was better than this. Column 8 Tetris for Elpailtem there is keeping with his column 8 here. Meanwhile, Swedish Chef has a clean board, right-sided well. Both players are Tetris ready, waiting for the long bar to arrive. Waiting a while, actually. Elp gets the Tetris there. And so will Swedish Chef. Swedish Chef having the early lead on 139, but a misdrop of that Z piece going to be a little bit awkward. Elp is on 129 with a clean board, transferring back over to the right well. Swedish Chef still burning here. Elpailtem with a clean board has taken the lead on 176. Swedish Chef 174. Elp holding out for that long bar. And there it is, Tetris for Elp. Swedish Chef now with a clean board. And Tetris for Swedish Chef. Swedish Chef, of course, making quite the name for himself recently. Owing to some pretty gutsy performances in a various amount of Tetris competitions. One that comes to mind for me is the Sub Max Out Cup, in which Swedish Chef, who wasn't the highest seed in the world going into it, managed to take out some pretty formidable players, I think including the seed 1 Crinkle, Katsugiri, in what was an absolute trailblazing performance. I don't know if it's still going on, but Sub Max Out Cup is a pretty cool thing that TNP do. And if you want to know about other cool things TNP do, you can join the TNP Discord server, which I'm sure Arbaro will link very shortly. If you are a beginner player and you're wanting to get into league playing action, or just whatever tournament fancies your curiosity, you can do so by joining the TNP Discord server. You can hop into a division. All skill levels are welcome, even if you have literally just picked up the game and want to start. There is a division for you, and it's a pretty friendly community of beginners and veterans alike. So there you go, Arbara. There's your plug. There it is. 389 for Elpailtem, 250 for Swedish Chef. Swedish Chef now with a left well. Elpailtem taking advantage of having quite the extensive lead here. New Sub Max. I think it's once a year. SMC happens once a year, I think. I think it'll probably be like February or March next year. That's generally when it starts. It starts around February to March. At least that'll probably be when qualifying opens. So, a few months from now. I'm looking forward to it as well. I do intend on competing. Both players with clean boards. Elpailtem's getting down a Tetris there. Swedish Chef having to create a hole fairly high up, but nice adjustment of that S piece to get it in place and getting the Tetris as well, but not going to be Tetris ready here for a little bit. Swedish Chef, who interestingly not Swedish, is on 344. Elpailtem 506. Now leading by 140,000 points. That's 6 Tetrises here. What's the question, Liptonek? Tetris for Elpailtem. Swedish Chef with a nice split double to open back up the well. Tetris ready. Long bar waiting. Couple nice skims. There's the long bar Tetris for Swedish Chef. Both players now approaching level 19 transition. Almost simul Tetris for both players. Swedish Chef is not Swedish? No, Swedish Chef is American. Elpailtem transitions to level 19, 581. Swedish Chef is not in the best board position. Will get a Tetris to bring the board back down, which could be crucial for 19 play. Nice tuck for Swedish there. But Elpailtem hung the long bar and is going to top out at 584. Swedish Chef 443. Chase down, but block the well and can't do much himself. Tops out at 443, which means that Elpailtem will take game number 1. And a countdown, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Does he even cook Swedish food, or he's just live? I haven't watched much of the Muppets, but I think like Swedish Chef's gag is he is like a chef who speaks unintelligible like gibberish, which is meant to be Swedish. My only exposure to the Muppets was like the movie that came out like 10 years ago. It was a good movie. But that is like of course I know what the Muppets are, but that's my only exposure to like Muppets content. Oh no, and that like Kermit movie that came out like years ago. Those are the 2 Muppets content things that I've exposed myself to in terms of like movies or shows or whatever. You got a B75 and lot. Future's red. I'm scared to become good enough to be like in futures, because then I'll have to like do that. Then I'm a DAS player, so like B75 would be interesting. Swedish Chef gets the long bar over. This is very dangerous stacking. Gets the double, but now has to block the well, depend on an LNJ. Gets the LNJ back to back to open back up the well. Someone's looking down kindly on Swedish Chef. He is Tetris ready. And there's long bar Tetris for Swedish Chef. And that is surely going to get the heart racing there. 121 Swedish Chef, 63 Elpailtem. Imagine a scenario where Swedish Chef doesn't get those pieces. Something that makes you shudder. I just drank an entire bottle of water in one, not one gulp, but just like one go. I'm thirsty. For some more Tetrises, which both players are ready for, but Swedish Chef is playing with fire here. He needs a long bar, not gonna get it. Tops out at 177. Held out too long with that double well. Hung the square piece. 177 is the score. Elpailtem chase down. 178 is the target. 100 points to hydrate. I believe that says highlight my message, not hydrate. But I will do it anyway. I will do it anyway. I gotta add another water bottle at the side. And Elp gets the chase down done and will take game number 2. And now we are at match point. Is that the wrong... Oh, it's because I have this reversed. It's the fake Swedish flag. Is this Swedish enough? IKEA, let's go! Let's get everything in there. No, now you have to get PewDiePie. I can already tell that I think that's... Yeah, that's PewDiePie. It's PewDiePie, guys. It's the only Swedish person. Why is he so... Elpailtem's... Yes, he's popping off. Hell yes. That's Notch, isn't it? I think that's Notch. I'm pretty sure. Meatballs. I think you've proved your Swedishness now. You are ready. Yes. Let's go. Both players are ready to go. Elp with the power of taking a shit. Swedish chef with the power of the Swedish cuisines and icons. Let's get ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Same pieces confirmed. Elp with the opportunity to advance. If he wins this next game, Swedish Chef needs to win game 3 to stay alive in Fastlane, even though he is already going to be in CTL next season. Anyway, winning is a plus. Tetris for both players to start off. Not Minecraft. Tetris for Elp. Why did I just turn that into Toad there for a second? Adam, let me know when you should go live. When this ends, I'm taking about when this ends, I'm taking about like 10 to 15 minutes to set up. And then we'll go. So say this ends like in 10 minutes. So I'd say this will probably be done by 22 UTC. So maybe like 21:30 or 21:45. 21:45 seems good. Nice quick tap, Elp. Doesn't take the Tetris. And I think he's even confused on why he didn't take the Tetris there. We are ready. Tetris for Elp, leading on 142. Swedish Chef 106. Swedish Chef, Tetris ready. I love how we gained viewers, like, during that intermission where Elp had to, like, go to the bathroom. We went from 22 viewers to 28. Adam Irish experience, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, someone... No, this is the only match, I think. Pretty sure. So you're implying that Elp won't oh no, Elp gets the Tetris but hangs a T. Needs a long bar over. Needs a long bar now to save this board. But the long bar is not going to come, and Elp tops out at 214. Alex, what have you done? Swedish Chef's in a chase down. Target scores 215. With that long bar, Swedish Chef will get it. 226. Alex H curses Elp. Swedish Chef takes game 3. There's Notch. No. It's just the whole Tetris board. Windmills. Both players ready to go for game 4. Will Swedish Chef force us into a game 5? We shall see in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Ah, yes. The only thing to be proud of in the Netherlands is Sidnev. That's the only thing, apparently, that needs to be put into the Netherlands, like, cornucopia. There's nothing else to be proud of. I mean, I suppose Robin as well. She did win CTL Das. Needs more orange. Yes. Hunger Games reference. Tetris for Swedish Chef. Both players kicking off things with a few Tetrises. Simul Tetris there. Arjen Robben, exactly. If we're talking about footballers, then we have to get Virgil van Dijk as well. There's gonna be so many cuts. to this. Like, this is... I mean, this is everything I would hope for out of a TMP Fastlane match in terms of meme goodness. But yeah, this is funny. Swedish Chef leading 182, Elp 164. Netherlands versus Dutch versus Holland. The ultimate showdown. You don't think a Fastlane match has ever gone quite this far off the rails before? What did you expect, Arbaro? It's me restreaming. Well, I suppose the only other way you'd expect it if it was like Tyler restreaming, but... It's what we love. This is what we love. Swedish Chef 296, Alp 239, both players with clean boards and are setting up for Tetrises. Swedish Chef gonna get another Tetris there to go 80,000 points in the lead, almost 4 Tetrises. But Alp is gonna respond with the Tetris of his own, is hoping not to get pulled back to a Game 5 match here, wanting to finish this off and advance to the finals. Winner will face off against Nyakozame in the grand finals of TMP Fastlane for a potential spot, well, a guaranteed spot in Classic Tetris League for next season. Y'all are as bad as Heist. I am honored. Tetris 4 Alp. Swedish Chef with a bit of a gaping hole. Oh my goodness. How many S and Z's were those? S, Z, S, Z. Like, come on. Just, it's like there are no other pieces in Tetris. Oh, Elp, it has a long bar dependency. Needs the long bar. Where's the long bar? Comes too late. Elp topside at 356. And Swedish Chef on 443 has come from 2-0 down. And now it's 2-2. I can't get over it either, Winter. First actual comment. No, I was commentating fine. Both players ready to go. Let's get this underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Adam said no. I will not. You can't. You can't pay me to. Well, maybe you can. I can be bought, but I won't tell you my price. Update Swedish. Oh yeah, I forgot. There we go. You'll fire me. You're my mod. I'll fire you for threatening to fire me. How's that? Solid start for both players here. You will not be fired. Thank you, Winter. Yes. Swedish Chef Tetris ready. Long bar there. Tetris for Swedish Chef. Elp currently has the lead on 101. Swedish Chef 98. You'll pay for a glass of Guinness when we gotta. I regret that I didn't like go drinking that much when I was in Cologne for CTWC DAS. I probably should have, but I think I just like wanted to just not get like plastered, because if I drank, I would have gotten very hungover. Then again, that didn't stop Elp, so maybe it actually might help me play better. Because if Elp can get 11th while drunk, then anything is possible. Well, hungover, but still. Both players setting up for another Tetris here. Elp is Tetris ready. Swedish Chef has the well covered. J Dependent gets the J piece. That will be good for a triple. Needs one more line to open back up the well. That square will do it. There's the long bar Tetris for Swedish Chef, leading 220. Elp 197. Also, earlier we got a follow from Backcart. Thank you for the follow. I mean, Quaid says he plays better when he's hung, but like, that's Quaid. You expect that. It's a well-known fact that Quaid plays better when he's hungover. There's nothing scarier than a hungover Quaid. Well, probably like, I don't know, like a super intergalactic like demon, but those aren't real, and Quaid is real. Or is he? Maybe Quaid is the intergalactic space demon after all. Playing this hungover and drunk sounds like hell. I mean, you can probably ask Elp. Quaid is real. And he is approaching. He is 5 miles away. Tetris for Swedish Chef. Elp is also Tetris ready with that placement of the L piece. Both players in a little bit of a drought. Elp will get the long bar and gets the Tetris. Swedish Chef waiting. There it is. Tetris for Swedish and Elp. 386. Swedish Chef 349 for Elp. Swedish Chef holding on to the lead here, looking to reverse sweep Elp and knock him out of fast lane. Oh my god, Joseph Saley's ult is here. No way, guys. That's so real, Lipton. So real. The concentration on Elp's face right now. Just like the pure look of like both like focus and fear. Meanwhile, you just have Swedish Chef's cam, which is just Sweden. What is Elp afraid of, guy? Is he afraid of getting reverse swept, or is he afraid of having to go to the bathroom again? We might never know. 485 for Swedish Chef, 408 for Elp. King. Yeah, that was the face. Yeah, that is the face of a man who has been through some things in the past 15 to 20 minutes. Tetris for Elp. He's afraid of another. True. Both players now about to transition to level 19, and Elp will be the first to do so on exactly 480,000 points. Swedish is going for a 600k transition here. We'll get it if a long bar comes. And there it is, Tetris Swedish Chef 602, the transition score ahead by 130 over Elp, and Elp is going to need to have a good 19 here. Gets a Tetris down, now within 110,000 points of Swedish Chef, and keep in mind that with every progressing level, the score, the amount of points that you get per Tetris, oh, Elp is building quite the dependency here. He is 7 high, needs to get something over there. Needs to get a long bar over there. Elp is in trouble. Elp is playing with fire. Needs to burn something, can't! And tops out at 539. Elp is eliminated from TNP Fastlane, and Swedish Chef, with the power of Meatballs, IKEA, The Flag, Notch, and PewDiePie, has reverse swept Elp and will advance to the TNP Fastlane Finals against Nyakazame. What a match, and what a comeback from Swedish Chef.
Howdy, it's Arbaro, General Manager of Tetris for the Non-Pros. We're an online NES Tetris competition and community open to anyone with a personal best of 1 million or below. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to see more like it and to help us get the word out. And if you want to play, participate, or just hang out, join our Discord server at tmp.tetris.lol.